and fall in, my fellow scouts, to a great 4v4. Today's replay comes from yours truly. I took part in this battle. Today's battle takes place on Portugal 1A map. On my team today we have Johnny Bouffon, Andrew Yang, and Nash22. Our opponents today are Din Do Nuffin, Buzzerd, Extinction, and SniperSmithuk. Now on the map today we have 3 1-pointers and 2 2-pointers for a grand total of 7 points. Now if you want to see your own replay featured here on this channel, you can send it to my email, scoutsoventertainment@gmail.com. You can send it to me directly on Discord via direct message or private message. You can join my Discord server Scouts Reconnaissance and post your replays there. Or you can simply tag me in your Napoleon Total War the replay you post on Napoleon Total War Discord as well. I also have various funding options available. If you like to support my work, it does really help out. But if you want to help out with the YouTube algorithm and help this video grow and get seen, don't forget to leave a like on this video, subscribe of course if you haven't already, tick that bell for notifications so you never miss a fight, and leave your own thoughts about this battle in the comment section below. Now I am commanding the faction of Polska. My allies today, France 1809, 1812, we have Italia or Italy, and our final player is France 1805 to 1808. Our opponents today are the Kingdom of Sardinia or Piemonte-Sardegna 1799. We have United Kingdom 1815, and I think maybe we have United Kingdom Peninsular as well. I'll double check that in a second. Where are they? That's me. I'm going on a scouting mission just to see where our enemies are. I can't see anything else here. Okay, I see. No, there they are. United Kingdom Peninsula. There's Sardinia. And we have Austria, 1809. Now, Johnny is acting as our spearhead. He's going to come into contact with the enemy first. What am I up to? Yeah, at first it was decided that I was going to go straight ahead towards the 1-pointer here. But then we decided I will head southwest towards Johnny's forces. It's just more open here, and if I went straight forward, I'd be by myself up against 2 players. My allies are pretty far behind me, and I'm closer to Johnny, so I'm moving to reinforce his position. Alright peoples, Johnny's actually charging in with his chasseurs into some unsuspecting Austrians. He got a nice rear charge on him too. Killed about 15 of them. And they're finished. And my allies tell me that there was a dragoon unit over here, or some hussars, sorry, coming at my men. And told me, get them out of there. They won't stand a chance against them. So as you can see, I'm pulling out. And so yeah, both of us were scanning the area looking for each other. My army is still a little ways off. I'm sending up my cavalry just in case the Austrians charge France, so they can support him. And I also have brought up my artillery. I like the ponies, it really allows you to move your artillery over a vast area very quickly. And I've got that glitch down pat, so I can fire my artillery as soon as I've deployed it. You just click unlimber, and turn off fire at will. Allow them to get into position, in other words just facing forward with their cannons, and then you can just select whatever target you want to shoot after that. Alright, we're back. I was firing on the Austrian forces and I saw Sardinia's cavalry, and I was yelling at Johnny, "Johnny, can you get your men to my left?" And he says, "Hold your bloody cannons, don't shoot me." So whenever he did that, I was just scrambling to press the hold fire button. And as you can see here, this is when he tells these men to go back, and I said, "Johnny, get him to the left, don't pull him back like that, he's just going to charge the moment you walk away." You can see here, Sardinia's already gearing up for a charge. So I was pleading with Johnny, "Johnny, get your men back, pull them back, get him to my left, keep him to my left." And you can see Sardinia's making another charge. He sees Johnny leaving, And I'm yelling, Johnny! Get your men back! And you can see they're turning around to come and save my ass again. They just get there. You can see I'm holding my fire. Oh, please don't fire on him. And he puts him to the left. And you can see Sardinia's heading off. I'm sending over one infantry unit to capture that building just for points' sake. Leaving my cavalry here just in case, just to sort of keep an eye on the area. And we got cavalry, I think, from Moseley. Can't remember the game name. It's either Nash or Andrew. So yeah, cavalry's in position, and right now we're just sort of pelting the Austrians. As you can see, the Austrians are taking a beating here from our artillery. Now, I will note this as well. I think Moseley brought up an artillery piece and my troops kept getting in his way, so I kept annoying him a little bit there. So I messed up there, I think. It also didn't help I couldn't see the damn artillery whenever I went looking for it, because you got your men in front of my artillery. I'm thinking, what artillery? I don't see any artillery. You had to really look hard to see it, but that was the idea. Austria here has some 5-pounders and some howitzers as well. You know, I kept firing at the Austrians, but I aimed towards the left. I felt that was the safest target to go after. Zero chance really of hearing the French, despite I'm firing over their heads. Italy and Moseley are still a ways off. My army is not too far away at this point. My cavalry has arrived at least. My infantry... I'm actually arriving with Moseley. And my generals in this unit, I didn't realize my general was going to be putting this large cavalry unit here. That was done by mistake. Now, I was just firing at the English cavalry, I think. Just trying to get some kills.
We've taken a building, sir.
This also happened from time to time when the artillery just stopped firing. Apparently you have to fire at the ground and then pick another target to get it working again. You just saw lots of hits there. Germany doing pretty well here against the Austrians. Austrians are taking a beating, but to their credit, they're still standing tall. It's an impressive firing line here from Johnny. And you can see Austrians are struggling to deal with him. They do have reserves in place though, ready to take the position of broken units. But it doesn't change the fact that Johnny has a much better firing line, better field of fire than the Austrians do. Now, the English forces are approaching. And I'm directing my army that way as well, to Johnny's left. at the moment. Alright guys, we're back. Now, I'm just sort of scouting, looking for a target. I saw that the English actually came through, so I went back to walking so I'll be hidden. I'm trying to get to this gap here before I maybe think about making a move. I see the English general here. I was kind of thinking about going after him. Got two generals here very close to each other, in fact. In range of our artillery and pretty exposed to our artillery as well. But I wasn't really focused too much on trying to take him out. I was more sort of using my cannon to fire at the infantry, the enemy infantry and cavalry. And then I saw the artillery here. I thought maybe I'll go after the artillery. And as you can see here, I'm walking, but I'm exposed now. I'm no longer hidden. Now, I don't know. Hang on, these are dragoons. They're not generals. Sorry. The infantry, the whole army seems oblivious to my presence. The general is too well guarded to go after. Cavalry is nearby too, but as you can see, I managed to surprise the enemy.
Sir, our general is under attack. Now
I'm trying to target the other enemy unit before my cavalry is broken. One down, two down. So I took out both artillery crews. And I try to go after the general now as well. I took down 6, but not the general. Almost got there though, almost. Looks like Johnny's backed off a little bit. Johnny... Okay, so Johnny's commanding 1805. Mosley's commanding 1809 then. Our armies, as you can see, are still coming. You see, John's created a nice gap for me to fire my artillery through. Only 14 kills so far. So far we captured 2 1-pointers, actually 1 1-pointer, 1 2-pointer, so we've got 3 points up our sleeve. I think I was trying to target either the infantry or the cavalry here. The angle's not really there for the cavalry. What else we got going on? I'm hearing a battle here. France has come through the trees. Fortunately, the attack didn't work out there for him.
This building has fallen to the enemy.
Okay, Johnny's moved most of his army into attack position. My army has arrived. Just sort of getting them ready to square off against England here at this point. Yeah, I think France and my artillery is now focused on the, well, will be focused on the English troops momentarily. If they're not already. France is lumbering up his artillery. I took out a couple of cav there, nothing special. It's strange that Austria continue to fight France like this. France alone has about 8 units firing on 3 Austrian units. Not to mention France's quality is also probably a bit better. Austria doesn't do too well in prolonged engagements, it's one of their weaknesses. Now, yeah, I think I'm firing on England here. Jeez. Couldn't sort what the rose rounds went. What did I have to? You know, firing over their heads. Happens a lot. Alright. Well, let's have a look-see. Alright, that was the artillery I kept getting in the way of, I think. I have no idea what I'm doing with this unit. I think that was a mistake there. And we see Mosley walking around here, and we're just saying, Mosley, what are you doing? What are you going that way for? He has to march his army all the way around here through the gap. He goes through the trees, it'll take forever to get to the enemy, so he's going to be a little while before he gets into the fight. But Austria and France here has been going at it from the start. And then we see Sardinia appear. And at this point, Johnny's actual concern at this point was running out of ammunition, because he'd been firing for some time. My cavalry just holding back for now. So we've got Peninsular, we've got both English players here. So technically right now it's 4 on 3. Alright, now at this point you can see my entire army shift. Now, Johnny saw Sardinia and was really concerned about being outflanked, so the plan was I'm going to go to the right here and reinforce the right flank, and Italy's going to move over and reinforce the left and take on responsibilities of keeping England back. We're very lucky that I didn't shoot my own troops. Not my finest moment there either. Right now we're just sort of really hoping Mosley comes to our aid and he gets there in time. He's still got a bit of a march ahead of him. Fortunately for us, Sardinia is also not moving into position just yet, but he's clearly behind Austria. He's got a 4-pounder here that's not in the fight at the moment. So France has his own howitzers raining down on the Austrians. Yeah, what I was hoping on was I'd be firing on the Austrian troops and I'd somehow skim past them and also hit the enemy Sardinian troops I can't see, as well as some English troops as well. I think I told Johnny just to watch his fire, and that my army was coming through. Here comes England. And Moses is actually coming through the trees. Now, he's not doing too bad. The tree line, the trees are pretty thin, obviously, towards the bank. But as you can see, it's slow going. I'm hearing a charge here. I'm hearing charging music. England's coming from some light company. He's got a few units coming his way, but he should be able to get into a firing position before England arrives. Most of my army is getting into position. Italy is really getting in England's face here. They're going in for a bayonet charge, straight off the bat. Very brave. Losing slightly. Now they're getting the... You can't really tell how much is going to go. First it looks like you're winning, then you're losing, then you're winning. It all depends on the quality of your troops in melee combat and how good the morale is. But Italy smashed through the ranks there and is now beginning to fold England up like dominoes. Now England has some skirmishes back here, but they're not firing at the moment. Got cavalry coming in now. England's got a counter-attack somehow. Not bad. We're keeping a gap here for the French artillery. I'm squaring off against Sardinia. Now, it seemed like Sardinia was actually trying to charge at France's artillery. Didn't work out too well for him. Italy's charging England's line again. Some Gaetano. Italy's doing very well here against England. If England's not careful, Italy's going to cut them in half. And that'd be devastating for their forces, because now we have France arriving on our left flank. In force. Lined up his troops pretty well. We'll have a great field of fire once he's within range. England's recalled their reserves here. They are needed. They're going to try and drive Italy back somehow. Almost seems like there's nothing to stop him. I'm bringing up other troops here that I have. Don't know if the crew got away or not. I think maybe they're broken. Let's have a look. Yeah, they're routed. I think my artillery's been firing on the Austrians most of this time. We've got cavalry coming in. They got held up by their own troops there. Got some more light dragoons. And we've got the bird catchers. First Royal Dragoons. He's copping it. Looks to be a grenadier unit. Those are charging in. Italy's obviously believing he can wipe England out here if he just goes for an all-out bayonet charge. If he gets through here, then those English forces in front of him are pretty much finished. France needs to move forward here pronto to put extra pressure on them so that they don't know which way to turn. Now England wants to use their cavalry here, but they keep running into their own troops in the area, which is just slowing them down and really ruining the charge. And there's nothing really England can do about it. He probably just shouldn't bother trying to charge in. He's desperate to try and keep Italy back somehow, but it's just not working out for him. Now, England has some reserves here behind this line. These guys here need to form up pronto. Form like an L-shaped formation. Have these units try and fire on Italy in the event they come this way. Well, Sardinia and I are getting a bit more intense. So he's actually charging these Royal Dragoons. He broke one unit there.
Our men are running, sir.
Italy and France pretty much have England covered, both English players. I know there's a small gap here, but England doesn't have any troops headed towards that gap in force, so we should be okay there. We got our cavalry too in reserve nearby. Now, I got a couple of cavalry units moving around here for a kind of covert strike. That was the idea. Okay, Austria's actually charged here with some cav. Well, they broke the enemy, but then got broken themselves. Alright, England launched a counter-attack and it seems to have actually broken a lot of Italy's army up. He's still alive. We've still got 3 units there. We've got more cavalry from England inbound. Oh, potentially. They halted. They could have got off a great flanking charge. Oh no, they are coming now after all. They broke 1 unit there. They might break all 3. 2 down, 1 to go. And that's 3. Well done to him. Now, originally I was going to go for a charge, but I saw the Austrians come through the trees and my allies were saying to me, yep, they're coming through the trees, so I thought, okay, I'm getting out of here, I'm pulling back. I'll keep my cavalry close, because these guys here can't form square, these 2 anyway. Now, I re-moved my artillery, and I'm firing at least directly along the Sardinia line.
Our men are running, sir.
I'll pull back just a little bit to reform my ranks, and to give myself a little bit of breathing room between the forest where the cav is. That was a nice shot from my artillery, I was proud of that. The boys are pretty much firing blind. You can just make out the enemy. A little bit high. I moved back because I was trying to actually line up his ranks a bit better with my artillery so I'd be able to get a better strike in the event they got a good shot. Now, Austria's here in a bit of trouble. France is almost through here on Austria's left. To England's credit, they've held out, but France and Italy have taken a heavy toll on them. And France is smelling blood. They're moving in to finish them off. And they're about through.
Our men are running, sir.
What's this? Oh yeah, these were the 2 units I sent through. Originally I was going after the artillery, and then they just got caught out, and yeah, the attack failed. I was a bit embarrassed. Meanwhile, our cav is facing off against the Austrians, not charging in just yet. We're thinking about it. Johnny and Mosley here have their elites. Well, Johnny's got some dragoons, Mosley's got his cuirassiers. And I've got my Ullari. I like the Ullari cavalry, they're really good. Sardinia made a charge at my artillery. And it was Mosley to the rescue. My crews remained at their post, so I just said keep firing. That was a good hit.
All hope is lost, sir. This battle is almost done.
And my allies has cav and infantry near my artillery. It's causing Sardinia a lot of problems. I think this is my general unit here. Yeah, it is. And now France and Italy down there have defeated the English players, well, for the most part. Austria too is on the way out. Sardinia is going for another strike here on my artillery. Now, luckily I didn't kill my own team's forces there, but it came mighty close. France once again repels my enemy. That was unfortunate. Sorry. Straight through the line there. Nice little carve.
One of our units has used all its ammunition, sir.
Well, that's not good. On my right flank, they're all out. Alright, this is when we launched our cav attack. It was coordinated. I think Johnny said let's go in, Mosley and I all joined in as well. I sent in my Ullaria. I'm keeping my general unit out of it, at least for now. I think I sent in these guys because they're out of ammunition. Just for a simple bayonet charge. I'm charging to the Austrians because I thought, you know, why not? There's nothing protecting them. They can't form a square. And oh no. Oh, my crews are still in the fight. thought this was pretty funny. My crew is still alive. They've been charged at so many times. I actually went to save them with my general unit. That's why I charged in there. Sardinia's made another play for my artillery crew.
Our men are running, sir.
And they finally succumbed to them. And there's my cavalry, still alive. Looks like France and Italy are facing off against what's left of the English forces in the area, as well as some Austrian remnants. And I've decided to charge in here. To help France out and push Austria back. So yeah, I'm just reforming what's left of my army.
We have killed their general, sir. Now they must break.
Okay, Extinction just lost his general. Annihilated by France. Oh, that's a good target there. They're firing canister shot. Could be a point blank shot. If you went down there. Will they be able to fire again? Well, they're giving them time. Cavalry's charged in from Sardinia. 12-pounder there. Now, I figured this was a good idea. I deliberately moved my forces here to the right so Italy and France could form up on the left and we could just try and sandwich Sardinia together. That was the idea, at least. Now, I charged in my cavalry because I was trying to take out a unit in this area here. And that's when I decided to go out there and... oh no, not yet. Spoke way too soon. But France got through that artillery set, which was good. So we've conquered, I think, both the 2 pointers here, so we have like 6 points out of 7. This was an 80-minute game, and we've got 34 minutes left on the clock. And this is when I send in my cavalry. I did so with the intention of trying to hold their retreat, so my troops could move up. There's stakes there, which I don't think I saw before. This is more like a cycle charge attempt. This could explain why my charge didn't work, or why my cavalry maybe broke.
Our men are running, sir.
Actually, I gotta thank Sardinia there for that. He actually saved my cat from getting impaled on stakes. I didn't realize that until now. I thought he just like defeated me outright. And France is moving in to avenge me. We got France and Italy moving around there. I think I'm holding my fire, at least I hope I am. I don't want to shoot my own men's cavalry, my own allies' cavalry. Well, Sardinia's trying to hold back the tide. My forces are moving in. Where is that? SniperSmithuk. That was a Sardinia general. Yeah, I decided just to charge in. So did Italy. Again, I'm going through the stakes. I'm very stupid. Again, I didn't see them. Fortunately for me, the angle doesn't seem to be killing too many of my cavalry. I still did lose a few to them. My general could actually be killed by my ally. I'm not careful. But mostly I sent him in there just to mop up Sardinia and make sure he didn't come back. You'll see here a long column of forces. And yeah, I just sent my general after him.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
Well, that unit first, obviously. And Austria holds the house here, so I'm just sending all my forces in to take it. I've selected melee mode, I've clicked on the house, I'm just waiting for them to charge it. And in my forces go. Stabbing him once is enough, mate. Double tapped him with the bayonet. It's funny, yeah, their troops are turning around and shooting at mine. It's like that Avengers chick when she says, "We have blood to spare." So right. That's it. Taking the building. France has also joined in the fun. And that's it. Victory! I got 1716. Johnny here, 2606. Andrew Yang, 1392. So that was Mosley. Nash 22 was 1404 Italy. I didn't do nothing. 1389, Buzzerd 634, Extinction 1245, and SniperSmithuk 1106. So kill counts there. My cavalry were 220, but it's mostly broken troops, so don't worry too much about that. My Walensky 182, my Hornowitzki 170, my artillery got 116, not bad there for them. Tremo 168, Ulani, my cavalry 142, another Tremo 141, and Witsi 132, and Kroskorecki 112, and the rest of my army ranged from 76 to nothing. But then again, the unit wasn't involved in the fight. My grenadiers weren't involved in the fight. I must have forgot about them. Alright, that's it. So, if you guys did enjoy this replay and want to see your own featured here on this channel, you can send once again to my email at scoutsoфentertainment@gmail.com. You can send them to me directly on the Discord via direct message. You can join my Discord server, Scouts Reconnaissance, and post replays there. Or you can tag me in any Napoleon Total War 3 replay you want to see featured here on this channel as well. This is Micka on behalf of Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Goodbye, my fellow Scouts. Catch you in the next Total War battle.